Well, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is definitely going to be a very interesting one because like every episode is an interesting one. At least that's what I say to you guys every time. So, what do we have in this episode for you guys? Gabriel Magalhaes taking all the credits to bring in Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal. Not only that, he has already seen the Juventus's interest in him and his reasons why he has rejected them to stay at Arsenal. Not only that, we have an update regarding Hector Bellerin going to Barcelona now. Like so weird. I mean, they can't get registered. They're all their signings, and Hector Bellerin is one of the another players that is being linked to them. Yeremy Pino. It looks like Arsenal will make an offer for Yeremy Pino. Yuri Tillemans will play his last game for Leicester City as things stand, because next week there might be something happening, and of course. Arsenal target Cesar Casede is on Chelsea's radar. More coming on your way. And if you seek daily Arsenal content, the best place to be, consider subscribing as we speak transfer news every single day. But let's talk about it. Let's just hit it up. So Gabriel Magalhaes on Juventus links. He says that it's always nice to get that recognition, but I'm really focused on Arsenal. I'm very happy here. I've got a good relationship with my teammates, and I'm fully committed to the project. I'm convinced that we can achieve a lot. That's actually fantastic news, isn't it? No, it really is. It really is. It's really good news, yeah. Fabulous, to be fair. And Mikel Arteta, no, before getting into that, but first let's talk about the reason how. Well, Gabriel Magalhaes has explained as how he has made sure that Jesus joins Arsenal. He says, Jesus is a really good guy. Of course, it helps that we have the Brazilian link. When we were on international duty, we discussed his future, and I was telling him, come to Arsenal, come to Arsenal. Maybe I had a bit of an influence there. He is someone who is very focused and really enjoys working hard. He is here to improve the team, and he's already doing that. He has come here with big expectations. He wants to achieve big things with Arsenal. I think going to help us. Well, of course, he is going to help us. Why not? Why not? But if he's trying to help us, Martin Odegaard needs to make sure that he makes the most out of that help, man. Moving on, so let's talk about Mikel Arteta on exiling Aubameyang. Isn't it the big question? Why was he exiled? What is wrong with you, Mikel? So Mikel says, we as a club discuss between all of us what is the best situation to do. This is not an Oba and Mikel situation. This is much bigger than that, because you know how media are going to react, how these stories are going to be presented. More importantly, Arsene Wenger actually went to OGC Nice, and he was given a tour, and you know who is at OGC Nice, and it's Aaron Ramsey. And my God, he got reunited with Aaron Ramsey, and he actually posted this on his Instagram as well. If you still don't follow, Arsene Wenger on Instagram, it's your loss, because the classy guy comes up with classy posts, and you gotta follow him, man. What's wrong with you? Moving on, so let's talk about Hector Bellerin. So Hector Bellerin is negotiating his departure from Arsenal, and he has been offered to Barcelona. This is according to Mundo Deportivo. The club has asked more time to decide, but the priority is to register the new players and sign Marcos Alonso. Well, yes, it is, because after the whole, according to Ferran Martinez, Bellerin is negotiating with Arsenal to go free this summer, and Barcelona asked for time to assess it after Cesar Azpilicueta says no. Also, Ferran Martinez has also confirmed it. It's really weird as to him going to Barcelona. I mean, it's... Whew. Wow. Let's see where does Hector Bellerin go, because according to Informa Betis, they say that if Betis are able to sell Marc Bartra to Trabzonspor, they can register their 6 players and also Hector Bellerin if he leaves Arsenal on a free. Now that's the whole ploy, that's the whole idea of Real Betis, to get him out on a free. And so they've asked, you know what, take your club to ransom and get him out, get yourself out. So let's see how it will happen. But more importantly, according to Rijoiace, in the next few hours, Arsenal will offer 40 million euros for Yeremy Pino. 40 million euros for Yeremy Pino, baby. Unflippin' believable, man. But Todo Rijoiace, no, I do not believe in them. I just don't. It's my trust issues really come up when the name comes up as rijoiace as one of the sources. So no, I won't do it. Well, Leicester's Yuri Tielemans has the perfect opportunity to impress the Arsenal camp on Saturday when the Foxes travel to North London for their Premier League clash at the Emirates Stadium. But with what Brendan Rodgers has said, it is going to be a little difficult to counter this whole Arsenal team. Brendan Rodgers has done it against Mikel Arteta's tricky Reds, but more importantly, it was a time where Mikel Arteta did not have most of his players, but this time around the squad is trimmed and the wage bill is reduced, and more importantly, the players that have joined in are different. So if the way Arsenal have started the previous game against Crystal Palace away, if they start that at the Emirates like that, my God, it's going to be spitting fire. It's going to be super fire, and Leicester will have troubles. Leicester really will have troubles. Like, we've done the double over them last season, so it is not going to be much hard for Arsenal to do it, but they're going to be doing a lot of, like, this is going to be really tough. But more importantly, yes, it is a big opportunity for Yuri Tielemans to do wonders for his team, but more importantly, it will not be easy for him because Arsenal, they know his worth. But more importantly, this could be his last Leicester City game. Yes, it could be his last game for Leicester City if Arsenal make their way through. There is still time in this transfer window, of course, as what Arsenal also suggests that, but I personally believe you don't talk about the time, but more importantly, you talk about the upcoming week. It's going to be something special. But moving on, well, Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea will make a second bid for Arsenal target and Inter Milan midfielder Cesar Casadei in the summer transfer window, according to La Gazzetta dello Sport. Now, Gazzetta dello Sport have reported that Chelsea have had an initial bid of 8 million euros rejected last week for Casadei. Well, yes, it looks like the new offer will come at around 8.45 million pounds or 10 million euros. Yes, let's see. But Inter Milan want 15 million euros. Well, this team is really weird, man. Casadei has also been linked to Arsenal. I remember that La Repubblica on July 30th they said that Arsenal have had an offer for Casadei turned down. So it's a very he's a very interesting talent. Chelsea and Arsenal getting linked with him. So he's a very interesting talent. But more importantly, Tielemans' last game. But more importantly, let me know, Arsenal versus Leicester City upcoming. What are your score predictions? And more importantly, what are your predictions for the whole game? I will be interested to know what you guys think about that. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe.